Good morning and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I'm coming on a little bit late today, so I'm just going to wait around and see if anybody shows up because I'm not here during my normal time. Oh, I see a couple people showing up. That's nice. Good morning. I am a little late today because I had to take my Dobby cat to the vet. He's getting fixed today. So the poor little boy, although he is not a little boy, I found out today that he is a little, I knew he was hefty. I knew he's a big cat. And I just didn't know how big. I was thinking maybe he weighed 14 pounds. And because he's just very long, his head is big, his body is he's just got, big bones. He's just got a big structure to him. We're talking about my little Dobby cat. And Dobby was born in the wild. His mother was feral and he was rescued, and he and his 3 siblings. And so we got him. So he's getting fixed today. And when the technician came back out after she did all his vitals and everything, and she said, first thing she said was, "How much do you think he weighs?" And I said, 14 pounds. And she said, "No, 18.6. And he's still little and he's not fixed yet. So we can just imagine how big he's going to get once he settles in. And anyway, so he's just a really big cat. So I'm here just to say hello. And I know that a lot of my regular peeps, they're either sleeping because they're on the other side of the world, or you might be at work by now. But anyway, I have been working on last minute crochet items, Christmassy items. Hi, Rosie. Hi, my girl. And so last minute Christmas items. I've been crocheting some more of the Christmas lights. And I have another toilet paper roll. Yeah, you're a good girl. Toilet paper roll ornament to finish. I actually just have to put that together. I think I have both sides and the roll done. I just have to put it together and stuff it. So that won't be bad. I may make a couple more of those. I know I had made the statement that everybody was getting one, but I've already given them away, the ones that I've made. So I don't have any more for anybody else. So if you're on my list, I may or may not get one. But anyway, oh, hey, hi, Bless. It's so nice to see you, and I am so glad that you're here. Welcome, and I'm so glad that you're here. So, hey, Wendy, good morning. Good morning. So that's what I'm working on today. I'm just going to just very casually work my way through some more crochet items. And so I think that's just the little trinkety kind of things. That's what I'm going to work on today. And then, maybe finish up gift bagging, some things. But I really don't have, I have all the grandchildren, they're already taken care of and wrapped and whatnot. So that's not a big deal. But anyway, just last minute Christmassy things going on. So how is everybody there? Oh, I was just talking about my little Dobby cat, and he cried and meowed and talked to me the whole way to the vet this morning. And do I have one of the? Oh, you know what? I actually don't have one to show. I have this shelf sitter, which is a larger version, but I didn't put. Oh, you're in the middle of a nasty winter storm, Wendy. Ooh, stay warm. Stay warm, Wendy. This is my shelf sitter. But if you go to my tutorials or go to the playlist for 12 weeks of Crochet Christmas. You'll see the tutorial for the little toilet paper roll ornament. And it's super easy to make. And it doesn't take much yarn at all, actually. I mean, just, white for the toilet paper, and then whatever color you want to make the roll. Like this one is like a light tan. I've used gray, I've used black, I've used brown, I've used all different colors. I think you could even get away with using I mean, you could even make it a Christmassy color if you wanted, like a blue or a green, but, just make it your own. But this is the shelf sitter. And yes, of the homemade ornaments for Christmas presents. I like that idea too. And, and please forgive me, but I can't remember who did this on, and Wendy, maybe it was you. I'm not sure, where your daughter really loves butterflies, and it may not be you, Wendy. But anyway, her daughter loves butterflies, and I have a tutorial for a really beautiful butterfly. And so she made some butterflies and put them on her tree. And those are, oh, nope, it's not you, Wendy. Okay. Nope, not Wendy. Yeah, I'm sorry. The name has eluded me. But she made butterfly ornaments and put them on her tree because her daughter loves butterflies, and it was really pretty. And she made them in kind of Christmassy colors, and oh my gosh, they were just so pretty on her tree. So if you go to the Crochet Therapy Facebook page, it was beautiful, Wendy. It was. If you go to the Crochet Therapy Facebook page, and the link is down below, it should automatically load that link down below. Go to that page and join. Now that's a private group, so that if you post any gifts that you're crocheting or whatever, unless that person is in our group, in our private group, then they won't be able to see the items, which is really kind of nice, because then you don't have to worry about, this is a safe place for you to post, hey, look what I'm making, for my husband, look what I'm making for my sister, or look what I'm making for my, whatever. And then they're not going to see it. They're not going to see it on Facebook. So anyway, go to that and you can see the picture of the Christmas tree that has all the butterflies, and then she made other crochet ornaments for the tree, and it's just really pretty. And that's my goal. That's my goal, is to just have a Christmas tree with all crocheted items on it. And even going so far as the crochet popcorn. And then you can, either use the little red beads for the cranberries, or why not just crochet a little red cranberry? I mean, it's not going to be hard. So, hey, I am human. Next year, maybe that would be lovely. I know it's something to really go for. And so I'm thinking that, I'm just going to continue to make ornaments, and if I give them all away, well, then I'll just keep making them. There's something that's easy and quick to make, like while you're sitting watching TV at night. I mean, obviously, we have the larger projects that we can make, but if you just have a little minute and you want to accomplish something, those little ornaments are really nice, because then you finish something and that makes you feel really good. And so that's kind of a little hint that I have for you too. If you are in the middle of, yeah, I like that idea too, bless this home. And if you are in the middle of a big project, let's say you're making a huge Afghan or a blanket, or you're really, you're making something that's really involved, like a sweater or a dress, or any kind of wearable that you're really having to, take the time and pay attention to, having something little in between those times to just complete that and get that out of the way. That's really nice too, because then you still have that feeling, okay, I accomplished something. And then you can go back to your big project and continue working on it. You don't feel like you're just crocheting forever without getting to the end of something. It really is nice. I Am Human says, my mom made angels and stars one year, white and silver and gold ones. Oh, and covered the tree with them. Even a huge angel on top. It was beautiful. It sounds beautiful. Oh my goodness. Squish. Hey, good evening to you. Oh my goodness. And thank you for the good morning. I didn't think I was going to catch you today because it's so late where you are, but I'm glad that you stayed up for us. And we're just talking about Christmas ornaments for the tree. And yeah, I Am Human. That really does sound gorgeous. The angels and stars. And yeah, we're all saying hi to you, Squish. It's good that you're here. And I was just encouraging everyone to go to the Facebook page. We're a small group, and that's okay. And we're a small group, and we share. Oh, and a couple of you have been sharing your stockings on the Facebook page. And let me tell you, they are really pretty, and I love the different styles that are out there. Like someone posted a granny square stocking, and she made several of them for her whole family. And then another one, it was with stripes. Gorgeous, gorgeous stockings. A Christmas tree with train cars. Oh yeah, I Am Human. That's really cool. Oh my goodness. 1:15 a.m. Oh, thank you, Squish. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. You're so sweet. I really love that. So encouraging to me all the time. And I appreciate that so much. Oh my goodness. Hey, guess what, guys? I woke up this morning and I checked my numbers, and I am only 65 hours away from 4,000 hours, which is the threshold that YouTube requires before I can, start getting monetized, which means that basically I just get a couple pennies for any any ad that you might happen to see. But and so I'm really excited because not having a regular job right now, any penny would help. It would help me maybe load the stash up a little bit more. I'm going through my stash right now. I know. Cashola. I know. And I don't even know how that works. I'm such a newbie with all of this. But oh, thank you, Wendy. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. So yeah, I'm real excited. So I think I might get a Christmas present this year of 4,000 hours. So I'm really excited because, we've got the rest of today and tomorrow. And I just really feel like Christmas morning when I wake up, I'm going to be over the threshold of the 4,000 hours. So I'm really excited, really excited. Aw. Thank you, Squish. That's so sweet. I Am Human. Oh my gosh, that's really neat. Oh my gosh, we're going to get there by tomorrow, don't you think? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So anyway, that's really exciting. Is anybody doing any last minute crochet Christmas thing? Oh, thank you, Bless. Thank you. And and Bless, go look at that tutorial for the little toilet paper roll. It's little and it's cute. And it has 2020 on it. And everyone I've shown one to has just laughed because it was like perfect. And like when I first made one, I held it up and I'm like, do you know what this is? And my brother-in-law laughed. I showed it to Tim and I showed it to him and he laughed and he said, it's toilet paper. I'm like, yeah, it's toilet paper. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, I think maybe that's what I'm going to have to do today. The toilet paper rolls. And I have a couple more. I have to do a couple more of these. Whoops. Of these ornaments. And this one is really easy to make, really easy. You use 2 strands and it's just because you use 2 strands, it goes very quick. Squish, thank you. The Fisherman's Ring Square. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're going to go away on holiday. That is really nice. And you're making towel toppers and washcloths for your kids. Awesome, Bless. That's really neat. Really neat. Well, if you if you happen to take a look at the toilet paper roll ornament, it's so adorable that, you could like attach it to the wrapping or attach it to the gift bag, whatever, and just, like leave it on the outside so that they can see. It's kind of like, it's better than, trust me, it's better than a bow. It's like the bow on this year. Oh, and I saw something really funny this morning too. I saw someone had crocheted a dumpster on fire because they were saying that 2020 was, the equivalent of a dumpster fire. Towel toppers, washcloths. Oh my gosh. So, anyway, I had never seen that. And I'm telling you what, if I had been smart enough to think about that, I would have made one a long time ago. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my goodness. And what made me do the toilet paper roll was because, when I did this one, it was when we were first on a toilet paper roll shortage. I really had no idea when I did this that this was going to be such a crappy year in so many ways. It's not been, I mean, there have been lots of wonderful things that have happened. And I'm telling you, aside from my second granddaughter being born, you guys have been one of the greatest things that has happened to me this year. I've made so many friends, and you guys have just been so supportive and so kind. And I just can't even tell you how much I appreciate you and your support and the way that you guys just like come together and we get to laugh together and we get to be silly together and we get to crochet together. Oh, I am human. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Do not make me cry today, okay? Do not make me cry. So, oh my gosh, when I dropped off my Dobby cat this morning, I do admit I had some tears because I try to keep my anxiety at bay. But I was sad, but she promised me she'd take care of my big boy. So, anyway, I can't get over the fact that he's 18.6 pounds. My little boy. And he's a cat. And he's not fat. He's just big. He's just a big cat. So, yeah, he's a big boy. So after he gets fixed today, and he starts like getting the little lazy cat thing going, I don't know, hopefully he won't. I'm not going to let him get overweight, but I have a feeling he's going to get a little over 20 pounds by the time he's done. So yeah, it's a big boy. He is long and his head is big and he has the most beautiful markings. I don't know if I can show him to you live because he really doesn't like to be cuddled. He likes to cuddle you and he just like loves to love all over you and everything. And he kind of follows you like a dog. I can like pat my legs and say, come here, come on, boy. And he looks up and he's like, oh, she wants me. And he just comes trotting over. He is just like a little dog in so many ways. So anyway, I get to pick him up today when they give me a call. So she said they'd call me when he was ready to be picked up. So anyway, poor little boy. But guess what he did on the way? He cried the whole way and he sounded just like a baby. And I was driving and I was like, oh my gosh, you got to stop. You're just breaking my heart. Sounded just like a baby crying. And then he went, mama. And I swear to you, I'm not lying. He said, mama. I was like, can you just stop breaking my heart while I'm taking you to the vet? Poor little guy. But anyway, I'm an animal lover. I can't help it. You get me started on animals and I just take off. But I was talking about this ball. Now it's a really big, hefty ball. Like this, my hand is small. I have a small hand. And oh, I know, bless. I shed a couple tears and said a prayer for him. And so this is a hefty ball. It's the whole size of the palm of my hand. Now I do have small hands and short, stubby fingers. But anyway, So what you do is you just use double strand, and then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe into the 12th row. So anyway, it's just a few rows and you're done. And then you put the little silver hanger thing on it and a loop and you're done. So yeah, I'm going to make a couple more of these today too. In fact, I have a blue one that's already made and I just have to put the silver hanger on it. So I'm going to make some more of these. And because these are nice and hefty. And the good thing about these is, if the cat wants to bat them, no big deal, right? I mean, they're not going to break. If they chew them up, if they, swat them, if the dog gets a hold of them and carries them off, well, the worst thing that can happen is, it has to get thrown in the trash or whatever. So, and I'll make another one. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. You could use these on the doorknobs too. Now, I had made one in orange and blue because my husband works, he works for the hospital at University of Florida. And so go Gators. So I had made one of those and he took it to give in the white elephant. He took the orange and blue one. He took the toilet paper roll ornament and he took the Christmas light ornament. And so anyway, and he, put that in the bag and everything. And I was so glad because the person who got it crochets. So she knows like the value of your crochet. Cause I don't know if you remember, let's see, make a really big one and line it, put sand in it and use for a doorstop, right? Right? You could definitely do that. Or if you do it on the doorknob, put one of those little bells inside. So every time the door opens, you just get a little, well, it would be muted, I don't know. Maybe don't stuff it as much and put a little bell on it. And that way you get like a little jingle jangle. I don't know. But anyway, good going, I Am Human. You are like totally coming up with the ideas. So anyway, these are, you can make them in solids if you just use a double strand of the same color yarn. But I kind of liked this. This was just, red and white yarn. And I kind of liked the way it came out. If you use, green and white, you can use any color combination that you want. The orange and blue turned out really good. And, obviously those were gator colors. So, that was appropriate for that gift. Whatever your team colors are, just go ahead and make them that color. And that's really neat too. But these are just really quick, last minute crochet. Oh, put potpourri in them as well. Yes. And then you can hang it like in your bathroom, like as a little air freshener. That's a neat idea too. I wonder if you could put, I don't know, and I'm not, saying do this because I don't know, but I'm wondering if you could put a little bit of essential oil in there. I don't know if that would ruin it. I don't know. Give them as a sachet. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now the ornaments, let me grab one of those really quick. Let's see. So here are some of the ornaments that I've been making. And, depending on the yarn you use and the hook size, they can come out a little bit bigger. Now, these came out bigger than, say, this one. And it was different yarn. This was actually made with Mainstays yarn, which is the Walmart brand yarn. And then this was made with the Karen Simply Soft, and they have fuzzies on them. So you can see the difference in the size a little bit. See that? I don't know if you can see it as much, but here my thumbs are together. So, but they were made, the same amount of rows and everything. So anyway, yeah, these are really cute. Like this one is a little pink one. This one is actually purple, but I know on the screen it kind of looks blue. And this one is a dark teal, and that one also kind of looks blue. But I decided yesterday to just start making some red ones, and I need to find some green, some yellow, and just make a couple different colors. But what would be nice too is if you just strung them up in a row and then just like hung them somewhere, like on a window, anything, you know. So that's an idea too. Those are just really quick, last minute, gifty ideas. If you haven't, if you need something to give to someone that is fast, and if you want to give a gift card to someone, but you want to give something just a little bit to go with the gift card, those are always nice. They're always nice. It's just a little homemade touch. But when my husband did the white elephant gift exchange, I was so thrilled that the woman that received the gift is a crocheter. So I just, I was worried that, someone would get it and go, somebody made this for me, this is all I get or whatever. You know what I mean? I always have that worry. I don't know why, even though I always get very good reception from the people that, look at my work. In fact, I had this one man, my dad's friend, and he was looking at a crochet item that I made, and he was like, I just, I can't even imagine what you had to do to make this. And so some people do see the magic in crochet. And it was really cute. Yesterday, my grandson, I was making ornaments, and he was like, how do you do that? And I said, well, I said, that's my crochet hook, and it's just, a certain way you do the stitches and everything. And I told him that, hey, Brenda, it's nice to see you. And I told him, I said, he was holding my crochet hook, and hey, PJ, good morning. You did the follow along crochet table topper. Oh, nice. And so anyway, I said, that's my magic wand. And I said, and he was like, ooh, and I said, but you have to use it for good, not evil. And he's like, okay. So I'm going to start calling my crochet hooks my magic wands. Oops. Hey, good to see you today, and everyone. Oh, I forgot to, let me see. I don't think that this is them. So no, it's not them. So anyway, we are, it's too soon to be them. I just dropped him off. So I'm having to keep my phone up a little bit so that just in case they call. But anyway, so that's what I'm calling my hook these days, my magic wand. So anyway, and I think that we had kind of joked around one day about how I call the hey, Jess, good morning to you. It's good to see you. And how I was calling my the patterns recipes, and I kept calling them recipes. And I think Squish was the one that said, yeah, they're called yarn recipes. So I have my magic wand, and I'm going to take my yarn recipe, and I'm going to whip up some magic for you. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right, Brenda. So we're just like, anyway, if you can't be silly, then you might as well just stay in bed, right? Life is too hard to not laugh your way through it. That's for sure. Or be silly, or just, I think the older I get, the less I care about how silly and stupid I sound sometimes. I don't have time for that. No way, Mm-mm. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's just be as silly and stupid as we want. And so anyway, it's the teenagers that don't want to, look stupid, and the 20-year-olds that don't want to look stupid. The 30-year-olds, they're realizing that, hey, maybe I look stupid sometimes. By the time you're 40 and 50 and 60, you're like, oh, I'm over it. By then you've made enough mistakes and done enough stupid things that you're like, wow, this is what life is. doing stupid things, saying stupid things, going, ah. Yeah, ain't nobody got time to be embarrassed by saying stupid things. Oh my gosh. So that's what I've got. That's right. I am human. That's right. We're all just in this boat together. We're all just doing our best. And you know, my biggest thing is just to give grace where I can, and I hope that grace comes back to me. So um in the way that you treat people. And I know I'm not perfect, never will be, and just do the best that I can. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to do today. And we didn't make Christmas cookies this year, Mom and I, because I don't know if you're new here. I used to live right next door. My husband and I are selling that house. We have a closing date before the end of the year, and we're just praying that this one goes through. We had one closing date that kind of had to get pushed. And oh, good for you, I Am Human. You got done with yours. And so anyway, we moved in with my mom and dad. And so we are having a closing on that house. And then we're going to start building our new home in Tennessee. And when we get to Tennessee, then, we're taking mom and dad with us. And Mom's caught the vision. Dad's not so sure yet, but he's going to be with his daughter. So I know, Dad, you're going to love it there. I know you are. And we're going to make sure that that you are just going to have the best life there, and you're going to have baby goats to play with. So, you're from Tennessee. I love Tennessee. Oh my gosh. And this area is just, there's like small mountains around it. It's near Pigeon Forge. And oh, nice, nice. And so, it's near, it's near some family. And we've got some family up there. And then it's kind of in between family up north and family down here. And yeah, we're in the best place. And so we have the mountains around us, and then our land is just kind of sloping. And if you want to see a little tidbit of our land, I did a video of us driving up what will be our driveway. I call it our driveway, but really when you're driving, you just see grass, a lot of grass. But anyway, if you want to see that video, it's on my channel. So just go and look for that. I think I called it like our new adventure. And our driveway is very long. It's like 1,200 feet long. And then it gets it opens up to the acreage. And so it's over 13 acres total. And we're just really looking forward to building a home with a wraparound porch, and I can sit out there and crochet with you, and go sit by the little baby goats and crochet. You guys can get to enjoy that too. Go crochet by the garden so you can see, and see the mountains in the background and everything. And I just can't wait to share that joy with you too. And yeah, it's going to be so amazing. And I'm really, really, really excited. You know what? It is kind of paradise. And it's dark, though. I'm a city girl. I grew up in the city in Baltimore. And where we live now in Florida, it's not big city, but it's not the boondocks either. It's not like in the middle of nowhere. There's houses next door and everything. Well, this land, I mean, all that acreage and everything. And I do have neighbors, and I've met them. They're very lovely people. But there's not going to be any light. So I'll be able to see the stars at night and all of that. So anyway, I know it is a long walk to take the bins to the street squish. And you know what? I keep, my mom, she will go out and get the mail. And she's like, well, I got to go get the mail. That's my job. Or she said something like that one day. And I said, oh, are you going to do that when we move to Tennessee? Are you going to walk to the mailbox? She's like, no, that's a whole mile. I'm not walking to the mailbox. Oh, oh, you live in Kentucky. Nice, Brenda. That's amazing. And let me see. Wendy, you said your plans for the day are to continue with the filet mat in size 10 thread. Oh, holy night. Oh, Crochet World magazine. Hey, I don't have any crochet magazines and I've looked at them, but I don't know if it's going to be worth my investment in those because I just, I kind of like flip from here to there to here to there, and I would love to get everybody's opinion on any crochet magazines that you have subscribed to, or ones that you actually find projects to do. So that would be interesting. If you if you have any opinions, I'd love to hear them. And I've never been to Kentucky, but my oldest son has, and he loves it there. He loves Kentucky. So let's see. Crochet World. Okay, so bless you. You subscribe to Crochet World. Wendy, you're so cute. Wendy says, I design and she follows my patterns. Okay, I'll keep doing that. I will keep doing that. I love coming up with new ideas and following new ideas and everything too. And but I kind of worry sometimes that maybe I'm going to like overstep somebody else's design. But you know what I've noticed is that on YouTube, in the crochet community, there's a lot of Simply Crochet UK magazine, but so many great patterns and info. That would be wonderful. I would really like to keep up with like the insider news of crochet. I would really like to keep up with that. So maybe that's something I can look into, that and Crochet World. But kind of forgot what I was saying. Sorry, guys. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, it's been a busy morning. You get a chance, drive up to Corbin and go to Cumberland Falls. Oh, okay, I will. I will put that on my list. There's a lot of places too that has, nice sidewalks and easy to get around. And then there's ones that have the sidewalks and yet they go whoops straight up, and it like takes you 45 minutes to go a half a mile because you're at the highest point and you're like need oxygen. I've done that. That was Klingman's Dome, and gosh, that was fun though. But woo, it was sure better coming down than it was going up. Yeah, my oxygen levels were like way low, and I was having a hard time breathing. I'm sure it was just from the oxygen because it wasn't because of walking a half a mile. That's not that hard, It's anyway. But gosh, I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh well, if anybody remembers, you can put it on there and maybe I'll see it. But I think we've probably run out of time. It's been really nice visiting with you. And I was saying something about the Yarny community. Oh yeah, the Yarny community. And I was talking about how, thank you, Squish. You always keep me straight. Thank you very much. I was talking about how the YouTube Yarny community, how it seems like, there's a lot of people, like when we were doing, oh, Merry Christmas to you, Wendy. When we were doing the, like when the craze for the pocket shawls, and they're still pretty, out there, all the different styles and everything, and they're just really upping the ante with the designs on them too. Really nice. I mean, they started out fairly simple and now they're getting really fancy, and I really like that. Yeah, getting on back roads one way and scary steep. I know that, bless. I know the cabin that we stay in is straight up. and then this way, and then straight up this way, and then yeah, it's interesting. So anyway, it seems like there's a lot of people who do like the same thing. And I always was worried about, well, there's already a pocket shawl, out there. Do I really, what if somebody gets mad because, oh, you're doing a pocket shawl? But it seems like if your design is different, if your stitch count is different, if, whatever, then it's okay. So I may be doing a little more of those too. There is a rectangle vest, sweater vest that I really want to try, where you do 2 rectangles and then you stitch up the back, you leave the neck, and then it comes over and you stitch up the sides, and then you can either do buttons or just do a nice border. But anyway, that's something that I really want to do. So I might come up with something like that. Yeah, I can always put my twist on things. Thanks, I Am Human. I think I've come to that conclusion too. So thanks for validating that, because, I've heard stories about other people getting yelled at, or, I don't know. And I just don't want to put myself in that position, because anyway. No, nobody yell at me. Anyway, I just try to stay away from that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I think I will. You followed one pattern, but you have a few stitches. Make a gorgeous pocket shawl. Oh yeah. So no one can say you copied. Right, Wendy. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Each one does look different too. I Am Human. You are correct. So, yeah. So anyway, go look for that dumpster on fire thing. I saw it on Facebook, and it was in another group. I think it might have been like Nothing But Crochet or something like that. Oh, and I got a question for you. Have you noticed, are you guys on the Crochet Crowd Stitch Social that they had on Facebook, and now it's gone? And I don't know what happened to it. I know they have the Crochet Crowd Facebook page, but then there's a little link at the top where you could click it, and then you go over to the social where you get to share, and everybody was sharing tons and tons of things, and now for some reason it's not there. And I don't know what happened, but I really liked that that Facebook page, and it's just not there anymore. So I don't know if anybody got any scoop. But anyway, color and type of yarn does make the pattern different. Yeah, it's true. It's true, because it does make, if you go from like a lightweight 3 to a 6, you're going to be using a different hook. You're going to be using a different stitch count. And and it's going to make things look different. That's true. That's true. Okay, guys, for real this time, I'm going to say goodbye and Merry Christmas to you. And I hope that you have a really lovely, peaceful holiday season, Christmas. I will see you on Monday morning, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and for the regular morning coffee and crochet. And that day, I think in the afternoon, I have to take Theo for his follow-up. That's my pug, for his follow-up for his ear infection. But I think that that's later in the day, so it's not going to interfere or anything. And with the morning. And then don't forget, Tuesday night we're going to do a live for our New Year's Eve. And the Tuesday night one is the one where I'm going to explain all the rules and what you need to do in order to enter for the New Year's Eve 50 minutes, 10 item giveaway. Okay. And so I'll give you all that information Tuesday night. And Tuesday night is going to be at 7 p.m. But the New Year's Eve is going to be earlier. So I'll give you all that scoop. And so have a lovely Christmas. Have a peaceful Christmas, whether you're going to be with family or if you're, by yourself this season. Know that you're not alone. Your Yarny community is here for you. And if I get a chance, I'll pop back on live, maybe, just to, just to say hi to you if I get a chance. And so if you want to get notified, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell like Squish did so that she gets the notifications whenever I pop on. And that way she can come in and say hi. And I just really appreciate that. And I love it when you guys come in and say hi to me. And so Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I'll see you, if not sooner, but I'll definitely see you on Monday morning. Bye, guys. Merry Christmas.